My boyfriend kept sneaking entire sticks of butter into the bathroom for over an hour at a time, and every time he came out, the butter was completely gone. When I finally confronted him and demanded to know the truth, he confessed everything. I thought I was prepared, but what he told me was so disturbing that I had to leave. Now I can never look at him, or butter, the same way again. Posted by you/thrower_butter_drama. I, 24F, have been dating my boyfriend, 30M, for 2 years, and we finally moved in together. Ever since then, I have seen a new side of him. It's a very odd issue, and I can't wrap my head around what to do. At first, I started to notice that butter was disappearing quickly. I assumed maybe I lost track of how much we had, or perhaps he was cooking when I wasn't around. I don't know. But one night, a few weeks ago, I saw him try to stealthily take a stick of butter from the fridge. I pretended not to notice, and he took the butter with him into the bathroom. I had already noticed my boyfriend spending an hour or more in the bathroom since we moved in, but I had never seen him take butter before. I was so confused. When he came out of the bathroom about an hour later, there was no sign of the butter, but he also did not put it back in the fridge. It was just gone. I tried to subtly keep an eye on him, and over the course of a week, he did this 3 separate times. Each time, a stick of butter disappeared. Finally, one day, I said, "Where did all our butter go? I hardly used any this week, and it's gone." He pretended not to know and said maybe we forgot to buy it. I told him no, that we had 4 sticks before, and now they were gone. He just acted like it was a mystery and said, "Guess we should order some groceries." By now, I was getting very confused. So I ordered groceries and made a point of saying, "Good to finally have 4 sticks of butter. This should last us quite a while." He made no comment. On the first 2 days, whenever I used a small amount of butter, I would remark about how much was left. Finally, one day, I saw him do it again. He took a stick of butter into the bathroom, stayed for an hour or so, and came back without it. I couldn't believe it. So when I made dinner, I acted shocked that 1 stick of butter was gone. He said maybe we only had 3, but he knew I had been making a point of keeping track. The very next day, another stick of butter was gone. I listened at the bathroom door and heard the sink running, and I think I heard moaning noises. I was so confused. Finally, this time when he came out, I told him I knew he had been taking butter into the bathroom. He got all flustered and said I must be mistaken, but I told him I had literally seen him take butter into the bathroom and come out without it. I also told him I knew he had been lying about the amount of butter in our fridge. He started apologizing for misleading me but said, "Let's just not talk about it." When he saw I was getting mad, he said, "What if I just order my own separate, private butter?" I was like, okay, but what are you doing with the butter?" He asked me to promise never to ask about his butter activities again and just put it behind us. He said, "Just look the other way on this one thing," and stressed how it's not a big deal at the end of the day. I was like, okay, I guess. But I have been so confused and even disturbed about it. What is he doing with the butter? Why was he lying about it? Why won't he tell me? I don't even think he's eating it because he's not an overweight guy, and I feel like if someone ate that much butter, they'd become hefty, but he shows no signs of it. I just keep thinking, who is this guy? Am I overreacting? It is just so odd. I see him in a different light now and am not sure what to do. Should I just ignore it? Top comments. Commenter 1, I love that he acted like buying his own butter would fix the issue. Commenter 2, the phrase private butter really got me. This is where this woman's boyfriend draws the line. Update. 1 day later. This morning, I said, yes, you should buy private, personal butter for your activities, but I also said I need to know what you do with the butter. He got very quiet and then said, "Fine, I'll tell you just this once," and he told me. He told me everything. I was so mortified and confused. I cannot tell you what it is, but I will say it is a sensual activity. Extremely sensual. It is definitely an inappropriate use of butter. I cannot even type what it is due to how graphic it is. On one hand, it's just butter, but on the other, I can no longer see him the same way. I'm staying at my parents'. To make matters worse, a friend of his found my other post and sent it to him, saying, "Lol, this must be about you." I guess he used to do it in college too, and he is furious. Now, other people I know in real life know what he does with butter. He is angry at me for exposing his butter-based proclivities. Now, I have probably ruined my relationship, and everyone knows my business, causing me shame and humiliation. I can't believe what he does with butter, though, and I don't think I can be with somebody who does things like that. I consider it a momentous mistake for me to have ever confronted him about it. This is my fault because I can never unknow what I know. Relevant comment. Commenter, what is it? Does he shove the butter up the rear end? Does he use it like a backdoor pole until it's slightly melted, then lick it, then put it back inside and repeat the process until the butter's gone? What does he do with the butter?